Hope everyone's doing well today. What up, Chase? You see this, Chase? Look at my comment. I'm monetized now. I got emojis. Only 4 for now, but it's not bad. I have 3 tiers so far. I got one outrage price one just for shits and giggles. Don't see anyone ever getting that membership. It's there just for shits and giggles, mainly. You're not on yet, Chase. Hope everyone's doing well today. I'll be starting here shortly. Yeah, I'm back. Let's see. Let's go here for it now. Let's piss some people off.
Hardcore hardpoint. Use of deadly force has been approved.
Movement!
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Faded. Yeah, Fade, you see, I finally got monetized. So I'm able to get members, chats, I even got the little emojis. Right there, watch.
Hardpoint located. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Muppet walked right into my LOF.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Motherfucker. Got your ass.
Flashbang out.
Fucking
Hard
teammate.
point locked down.
Oh, you motherfucker. Okay.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point
Tossing
identified.
flash.
Hard point is secure.
Hope you had a good New Year's, bro.
Hard point active. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Enemy UAV inbound. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint located.
Deploying mine.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
Taking a shot.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Threat clear.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the
Neutralized.
hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Slotted him. Our visual.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Ah, you motherfucker. Okay.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint located.
Sending flashbang.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Enemy RCXD detected.
Medic.
Shit. Look, I can't kill his ass back. Yes. No, it wasn't a teammate.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Not working. Find another way.
Lining one up.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hostile care package inbound. Hardpoint identified. Hostile UAV established overhead. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
That's a kill.
Oh.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Bailey requesting watchdog helo above.
Deliver care package on my location.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Basic kill team. They were better than you today.
We're getting pummeled here. Withdraw and make for Kasivac.
Trying to get something figured out here. What up, Nugs crew? I finally got monetized, Nugs crew. I applied yesterday. This morning I finished everything out, did my emoji, tier levels, and all that stuff. So it's official, finally, after all the work I've done. And I definitely have done a lot. Definitely been a long process. Trying to start making some videos and live monetize. Have to look into that. But yeah, so far I got 3 tier levels so far. Happy New Year, bro. Hope it was a good one. It was one good way to bring in the new year is getting monetized, and I gotta get with a friend hopefully later and give them a payment on the truck I'm looking at getting from them. I actually uploaded my own emojis. I got 4. I just gotta look up some other images so I can do my own custom badges. Oh, thanks. That's an '03 Dodge Ram 1500. Getting it for $2,000 on payments. Giving them a little bit down on it. Leave me pretty much broke, but it'll be worth it. Then my birthday is on the 22nd of this month. Hell yeah. Yeah, those emojis I did, I just went through my images and picked 4 of them that I liked. What up, Reaper?
Oh, that's yours?
Yeah, look at
Nice.
those badges I made.
Hell yeah.
I made it your sticker.
Nice.
But I got 4, and here are my tiers. I got a $1.99, $4.99, and one with a $9.99. And I told her, like, I did 3 tiers, like, one's just for shits and giggles. So, like, I don't see anyone getting it, but it's there.
Hell yeah.
Got up this morning, I had to do another part, because it said I got approved.
Hell yeah.
I went through, I did the badges, did the tiers. Later on, I want to actually go up, because those are the badges.
Uh-huh.
I want to find images and do my own badges for like that so long. Yeah, Reaper, I finally got monetized. After all these years of working on it. Oh yeah, Reaper, when I worked at the game shop here, I loved it. Couldn't beat going to work, getting paid to pretty much sit around and play video games all day. It was a retro game shop we worked at. So we bought, sold, and traded old games from Atari all the way to newer systems. I actually have a PS5 I gotta get fixed. I gotta get a new disk drive for it. I hope we'll become a member.
I was trying to use my
Hope everyone's doing good. was waiting for Chase, but he hasn't got on yet.
Is he recovering from last night?
He commented in the chat earlier. He was one of the first ones to comment, then nothing.
I thought he'd be the first member.
I know, huh? You beat him to it.
Yep. Bella.
I didn't do too bad on that multiplayer match.
Alright.
Let's do some more camping while we wait for Chase. Just not the big ones.
Just hot Dobby.
And realize that bag's getting low too.
Hardcore hardcore. Secure the objective. Hardpoint locked down. We've taken control. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Falling behind! Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
Frag! Stun, inbound!
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Shot charge going out!
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Tactical insert planting. Hostile planting spring mine.
Hey, don't scurry up inside.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active.
Shot charge deployed.
Hardpoint locked down.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Sending shot charge.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Payback stings like a mother, huh? Incoming grenade.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure. Enemy CUAV inbound. Enemy UAV inbound.
Enemy target confirmed.
Captured the hardpoint. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Bella!
Five in a row by my count.
Oh, there you are.
Semtex, front!
Hardpoint identified.
Shot charge going out.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Setting tactical insertion. Driving RCXD.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
People locked in on pilgrimages and come back and talk about these opulent cities and the riches that are around, and the spices that you can't get anywhere else.
Hardpoint located.
Shot charge deployed.
The first to take up Pope Urban's call are tens of thousands of peasants in the so-called People's Crusade. More like an
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
But the next wave of crusaders will fare better in the spring of 1097. Utilizing better tactics. Quite good. Look at
Hardpoint is secure.
from June 7th to July 15th, 1099.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Temporary.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is
Confirmed
in.
Eagle
Oh, you
KIA.
motherfucker.
Sending shot charge. Arming blast trap.
Hardpoint active.
Infill site
Hostiles have
established.
captured the hardpoint.
Byzantium. And the jewel in the crown, Jerusalem. While the Christians hold power along the coast,
Weaver requesting UAV tasking. Hardpoint is secure.
especially for unarmed Christian pilgrims.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Hostile stun.
One of the veteran French knights of the Holy Land. The severity of the
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint located. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Backup's not coming. You want to get out of this alive? Better step up.
Eyes on hostile Semtex. Tango down.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
I didn't know Damien was out there.
Hardpoint is
I need to get you out there. And that was your trying to tell me strategic.
Hardpoint is secure.
Got my cousin out there.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Enemy 12 o'clock.
riding on a single horse, emphasizing the order's property.
Semtex, run!
That's good fucker.
Mission shit, uphold the blood.
Very good.
Time to fade.
Pull back, pull back! Battle is over, we've lost.
Yeah. Cause there's two warrior monks defending the church, the Catholic Church. And then when they did what the church wanted, they keep them all heretics and try to kill them all.
There are rumors that the Templars found secret or forbidden knowledge at the Temple Mount.
One of the things they did was a lot of digging. So this is where we get the story that the Templars found all kinds of cool treasure, like the Ark of the Covenant. This ornate gold chest that was built by Moses under the instructions of God on Mount Sinai, that was used by whoever pretended to dominate their opponents in battle. And it contained the Ten Commandments. So you can imagine the significance of this artifact. We also have the menorah, the true cross, and all sorts of documents about the origins of religion, not only within Israel, but beyond. These are the things that, in all likelihood, the Knights Templar could have retrieved. And if they did, could you imagine the power and the wealth that that would have given them?
Really, Damon?
Welcome to the new Intuit Enterprise.
When I went out there, he wasn't even up here. He came in from around the side. I could swear I heard like howling out there. Maybe it was him. Yeah, I got that gun set up now. Nice. Which one's that one? LMG or is it's assault?
The Model L.
Okay.
Because I got blueprints for all these.
Nice.
That one's pretty cool.
Ooh.
But this is that one that had the blood on it. You can still
Okay.
see some of it. But
Nice.
that was where you'll get that. I think it's Prestige 1. Let me see. Progress. Yeah, on Prestige 1. Once you complete it, you get that one.
Okay.
Oh no. That's that one. That one's... It's okay.
I've been liking my the AK.
Okay, it's Prestige 2. See?
Because I've been liking the AK than that one of the LMGs I've been using.
The AK, no, it was... This top one is where I got gold first. And the second one was the AK.
Nice.
That's how it looks now.
I finally got that grenade launcher thing unlocked to put in the attachment.
But all the ones I've done so far, I've put that grenade launcher on.
The Templars were now in a position to access donations in the form of money, in the form of other resources, as well as providing a place where wealthy European power brokers could send their second or third sons who would not inherit the lands, but needed a place to go.
Not only did Bernard of Clairvaux help fund the Templars, he also guides the development of the organization.
Bernard early on realised this. We've got to have a sort of renaissance for knights because they're out of control. It's not working. And he's
And that's funny how they say that families and all that would send their other children that weren't going to inherit nothing to them.
We're back to waiting on Chase, huh?
Important role in the Reconquista in the Iberian Peninsula, which would
divided between Muslim powers and Christian powers. The Pope's backing brings with it access to new sources of income.
These were very religious times, and you can imagine the sentiment in the day. You're not leading the most Christian of lives, but no problem. You can be absolved by contributing your land, your will, whatever you have to give to the Templars. They'll make sure that you can still get to heaven.
There's all sorts of
Live
examples.
a very simple life.
Second, he's going to pay his penance for killing Thomas Becket. Bible
I'm sorry.
Templars became a favorite charity, and so they acquired, by one estimate, 9,000 to 10,000 estates stretching from the Holy Lands all the way across Europe. That brought in immense amounts of wealth.
So the more I grow the business, the more I outgrow the tools I use to grow the business. It's getting harder to predict the changes in the organization and the tools I'll need.
Welcome to the new Intuit Enterprise Suite, a scalable solution that brings together financials, payroll, marketing, and payments processes, integrating third-party applications.
Sure, Chase.
When the business is growing, I need solutions. Yeah.
Intuit Enterprise Suite.
He's gonna watch the movies late and he'll be on.
Wasn't that what he was supposed to do yesterday? What happened to being the first member?
Did you hear Hobo Chase? He said, what happened to you being the first member? He beat you to it.
I'm from Florida. I'm from Virginia.
North Carolina, St. Louis, I'm from Tennessee.
And I'm from Georgia.
What movie you gonna watch, Chase?
Yeah, Chase, what movie you gonna watch?
They've now got a bunch of branches.
Well, fuck. Do you have an...
And all in the span of about
Android or...
Do you have Android or iPhone?
dollars in today's money and allowed the once poor Knights of Christ to use their gains in interesting and novel ways.
The Knights Templar really should be accredited for having created the world's first traveler's chart. And you wanted to go from France or England to the Holy Land, but you didn't want to carry a huge bag of coins with you. So you would take that bag of coins and you would deposit in a Templar bank in France. And they would write you a check, a receipt, that only could be redeemed by the owner once you got to Jerusalem. And in Jerusalem, you would be paid, minus a small fee, of the money that you had deposited. A key element of the Templars' success in this regard was their ability to communicate in code. When writing letters to one another, the Templars would make use of an encryption method. This system took the their alphabet and passed it through a secret conversion.
Oh, Android? Well, you know down here on the bottom of on the chat, how you have the chat bar with a little smiley face, and next to that there should be another little circle with like a dollar sign in it. You just have to hit that.
Well, that's for super chat. That's not for to join.
That's to join too, members.
Attempts by academics to recreate this code in modern times have failed. But it is
It's not going to show you because you're already a member.
He could just go like that and it'll say join.
By the 1170s, the Knights Templar had between 15,000 and 20,000 members, of whom only about a tenth were actual knights. The rest were involved in the day-to-day maintenance of the Templars' massive financial empire.
The dizzying array of financial operations that
Remember, Tim, there's one there just for shit and giggles. No.
Yeah, and there's one of the tiers. It's just for shits and giggles. I don't see anyone doing that one. It's just there for the hell of it.
But while the number of
Just to throw people off.
was small, warriors would soon be tested against a new foe.
The Seljuk Turks lose their influence over the course of the 12th century, and by the 1170s they are supplanted by a new force, and it's led by the really famous Saladin, who is a formidable warrior.
Saladin is of Kurdish origin, but he becomes the founder of the Ayyubid dynasty in Egypt.
Happy New Year, Babylon.
More importantly, he controls two of the three jewels of Islam, Mecca and Medina, and of course now his eyes are set on the third jewel, Jerusalem.
This was a guy who really understood military strategy. And he knew that before you take the fight to the Christian enemy, you need to unite the Muslim world. One of the reasons for the success of the First Crusade is that the Belgians, the Turks, the Fatimid...
I was only able to do 4 for now. I guess once I start getting more members, then I can
do more.
Yeah. I couldn't add another tier if I wanted to, but I think those 3 would be good.
Alright. It's what people could afford.
At least 2 of them.
Yeah, from, as I said, 2 are what most people could afford, from $199 to the other one, huh?
Yeah.
Now the third one, different story.
At least it's not like that one streamer with his top one. What was it, like 300 something?
Yeah, like $299.
I was like, God damn.
Because rather than stopping and regrouping, Saladin's men are busy pillaging and foraging. They're enjoying themselves. They feel confident. They know that they outnumber the enemy, and they are ambushed.
The Templars were actually very well trained in, I think, what we would view today as guerrilla warfare, and that was really the tactic that they used here, and as a result were able to defeat this army.
It served as a really important junction because, first and foremost, it adds to the mythology of the Templar Knights as holy warriors against such overwhelming odds, and secondly, it led to a fundamental recalculation on Saladin's part. He understood his enemy a little bit better, and he reorganized his forces to deal with them.
In their religious war against Saladin, the Templars have a very unlikely ally in the fabled Order of the Assassins.
The Assassins were a legendary medieval secret society based in the Middle East. As their
See, that's my AK right now.
Nice.
Violence. The story of the Assassins
Well, it's funny because I still have
century when Islam has its own
that one that was a blueprint.
Nice.
The split started with the death of the Prophet Muhammad.
And what's good about those ones with the blueprint, once you prestige, you can still have access to them.
Nice.
A friend of Muhammad's who was chosen by a group of clerics.
You're using this one, huh?
No, I don't like that one. That one's semi. All the other ones are fully.
What's the one that you said that?
That what? That's the one I'm using now.
Okay, yeah. I unlocked that at
48?
40.
Or is it 40? I can't tell what it is from here, because from here it looks just like it almost looks like an 8 or a 0.
Right, because it had that little thing in the middle.
Yep.
Assassinations of Sunni or other officials who were considered to be their persecutors or their enemies. And they ostensibly began with the
This one's not.
Got that one gold already too.
Is a psychological warfare game. Take out the rulers. Take out the military leaders. If you cut off
Yeah, it's funny how that has the reds on it.
Mm-hmm.
The one that I mod or added shit to.
Would leave behind an
It's
empire that included
a little bit better
stretching from
for the most part.
It's at one of their Syrian fortresses, Masyaf Castle, that they will come into direct contact with the Knights Templar.
The Templars and the Assassins serve as the antagonists and protagonists of the Assassin's Creed video games. These two factions lap never-ending battle over the secrets of the universe. The real story, however, is very different. They almost never fought with each other, and in fact, on at least a couple of occasions, they allied with each other. The Templars probably, there's pretty good evidence, hired the Assassins to do some hits on their own. The Assassins, who knows, they got the Templars to do some whack jobs for them.
I don't like read matters much.
They understood the Templars' game. The Templars are a paramilitary fighting machine, but there are never that many of them. They need to out-strategize.
The way I unlocked it was on the last event.
In order to survive. The Assassins are based off that same starting.
The Assassins had a complex relationship with the Christians because they shared a common enemy, Saladin. Saladin was a Sunni leader who controlled the former Shia-held lands in Egypt. The Assassins tried to kill Saladin twice, missing the mark both times.
But Saladin would raise a new army and take the battle directly to the Crusaders, this time with the help of the Order of the Assassins.
This is actually remarkable. The assassins hated Saladin, but the great general was an even better politician and made the assassins see the value of his cause by driving the Crusaders of the Holy Land.
An Olive Garden? More is merry. From a first course that never ends to festive favorites piled high. It's everything you love about the holidays, just without Alfredo. Olive Garden.
Well, look at this. It'll give you an idea what's where.
It's the Battle of Hattin, and it's extraordinarily ugly. He's up against King D, who's poorly advised by an inexperienced Grand Master, Gerard de Riedberg. He hasn't been
pistol, huh?
And he makes a crass error.
Oh, that bottom one, yeah, that pistol is just, it's garbage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Lines are overextended, they lack food, they lack water.
You can imagine how hot it is. And they are drawn forward, and they're cut off from their water supply. And then, to add insult to injury...
That's why it still says 2 days. It's been 2 days.
Well, later on today, it'll be down to 1.
This conventional standing army, who's thirsty and is now
And then
chosen,
this one starts
utterly demoralized.
after.
The Battle of Hattin was one of the big disasters for the Crusaders, although the Templars hung on longer than anybody.
Every single captured Templar, including de Rietford, is executed on Saladin's orders.
And he's going to make a spectacle of it. We're going to have a festival of death. Anyone come and pop a shirt? Come off the head of Templar. So you've got these sort of
Still 27.
off-the-headed Templars and the blood bursting everywhere.
The Battle of Hattin was a turning point for the Islamic forces in their struggle against the Crusaders. Within a few short months, Saladin's army had captured Jerusalem, the headquarters of the Templars.
Surely this horrible public massacre is going to be game over for the Templars. And it isn't.
The surviving Templars escaped from Jerusalem with their treasures and began the hunt for a new place for the order to call home. In the meantime, Saladin's capture of the Holy Land outrages Western Europe. On October 29, 1187, Pope Gregory VIII calls for a third crusade.
The Third Crusade is quite different. It's led by the Knights Templar in conjunction with some of the most powerful kings in Europe. Philip II of France, Richard the Lionheart of England, Frederick Barbarossa of
Smoke on this bowl a little bit.
to muster a really sizable force that liberates a lot of the Holy Land, beats back Saladin's forces with considerable success, except for the fact that they're unable to take back the city of Jerusalem.
On September 2nd, 1192, Crusade leader Richard the Lionheart and Saladin the Treaty of Jaffa. Jerusalem itself remained in the hands of Saladin.
And it's going to cause a huge crisis of confidence in the Christian world. We couldn't keep our holy heartland. What does that say about us? And what does it say about the Templars who guaranteed they would protect it for us?
Following the Third Crusade, the Templars shift their focus. While they've lost Jerusalem, they still have many holdings in the Holy Land and Western Europe. In Europe, the Templars' land holdings reached new heights when they acquired the entire island of Cyprus in 1244.
By the middle part of the 13th century, things were going really good. The problem is that now you become suspicious to a lot of European leaders who started to question the political and economic authority of the Knights Templar and started to fear them.
While the Templars' fortunes in the West grew, the fighting in the Near East continued.
What you have in the 13th century is another great unifying force. The river Manus. Their extraordinary discipline and their uncompromising ability to kill the enemy. And so we see the whittling away of an already beleaguered Christian presence in the Near East. All the great holy seeds are going to fall now one by one in that part of the world until they're forced onto the island of Cyprus after the Battle of Acca. So the Holy Land has been lost.
by 1291, the Templars have lost their purpose. They have to turn west and rebrand themselves.
While the Crusaders were losing the Holy Land, the 23rd Grand Master of the Templar Order was elected in 1292. Jacques de Molay is a noble from the Burgundy region of what is today France.
By the late 13th century, the Knights Templar were in a bit of trouble. Their numbers were declining, and therefore their influence also declining. There was a loss of enthusiasm for crusades.
However, they were still financially solid. The order owned Templar houses and businesses and ran their sprawling banking empire throughout Europe. They also held the debts of a number of powerful people who were not pleased to be owing the Templars money.
You're shaking down powerful men who have already got a sort of fear factor about the Knights Templar. And one of those is Philip the Fair, Philip IV of France.
Philip the Fair was not
Hope everyone had a good New Year's last night. And they didn't get in no trouble.
status of the organization are arrested. Only about 140, including Jacques de Molay, confessed and gave the kind of information which Philip was looking for.
The charges are really trumped up. They involve blasphemy, the worship of false idols, there's charges of witchcraft, of strange sexual practices. It's a whole slew.
As well as these initial charges, Philip's agents further exaggerated the crimes.
They were accused of worshipping a three-headed cat. They were accused of spitting or urinating on the crucifix and denying Jesus Christ. One of the things famously connected to supposed sins of the Templars was revering an idol of some kind, which was called Baphomet.
The modern concept of Baphomet, the goat-headed demon, was created by a French occultist in the 1850s. The Templars' Baphomet was clearly something else.
Baphomet was described by some of the head or a man with three faces and a occasionally a man with the face of a cat.
While there's little evidence to suggest the Templars worshipped a demon, there is evidence of other peculiar beliefs. Philip charged that the Templars venerated severed heads, which was true.
It is not that they venerated just any severed head. They venerated, in a very devout way, the heads of two saints who had been martyred, Saint Ursula and Saint Euphemia.
These relics were well known at the time, and the veneration of them was within the mainstream of the Catholic faith.
Goddesses, I bring the vitality of sun and I the sea. I took the kids swimming. It'll be farmer's market and crash my sales call. Typical Tuesday. A week in your inner goddess invited to eat an expertly crafted assortment of delicious and nutritious gummies. Oh, and I brought cupcakes.
Welcome to the new Intuit Enterprise Suite, an AI-powered solution with third-party integrations that bring your data together so you can access actionable insights in real time and easily manage your business in one place. Intuit Enterprise Suite.
We're really big design contracts. Realize you're more the creative type than the finance type. Use QuickBooks to get your cash flow flowing. Start designing. Manage and grow your business all in one place. Intuit QuickBooks. Your way to money.
The semantic difference between worship and venerate. In Catholicism, you do not worship saints, you do not worship Mary, you venerate them. That is to show a certain kind of reverence or respect.
Other symbols, like Abraxas, tied to Gnosticism, and the crescent moon and star tied to the Islamic faith, have been found on various Templar objects over the years.
These were people who were on the ground in the Holy Land and had to make alliances, friendships with all kinds of people. So it's not that much of a reach to think that they were influenced by ideas from Islam.
While there's no solid evidence of the Templars committing heresy or idol worship, this did not stop Philip.
In 1307, Clement V issued the bull Pastoralis Preeminentiae.
This decreed that every monarch in Europe should arrest every Templar they could and seize their assets.
Hundreds, probably thousands of members of the Knights Templar were eventually rounded up, and many of them tortured and executed throughout Europe. Philip and then other rulers gaining tremendously in the process, taking away their lands and their money and destroying all of their financial systems.
This spells the death knell for the Templars. There's going to be no assistance coming to them from the papacy because Philip's strategy has worked. He has managed to rouse the public who are now demanding that these blasphemers and heretics be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
In 1308, a really curious thing happens. The Pope Clement begins a series of personal interviews with a lot of the accused in the Knights Templar.
In 2001, a document was found that shed light on Pope Clement V's thoughts on the matter.
The Chinon parchment from 1308 shows that Clement thought they were up to doing some weird stuff, that they were involved in irregular practices, but he didn't believe that they were actually blasphemous.
None of this mattered to King Philip, though.
Despite Pope Clement's efforts, 54 Templars were found guilty of blasphemy and heresy and were burned at the stake in France.
Even while being burned at the stake, they would not divulge their secrets. And that is a level of commitment that I think is extremely rare, that I really haven't seen throughout many kind of secret societies throughout history.
In 1311, Philip pushes Clement to have the church officially condemn the Templars of heresy and dissolve the order. Though still not convinced of their guilt, Clement abolishes the Knights Templar in 1312.
Philip tries to exact a public confession from the Grand Master de Molay. There's a debate as to whether de Molay actually did confess to anything in private, but he certainly refused to do it in public.
Philip seems to have thought that if he could keep de Molay and other leaders in prison long enough, they would cough up the money. But when de Molay then turned around and recanted in 1312, that actually is what sealed his death warrant, which was what de Molay expected to, thus willingly becoming a martyr.
On the 11th of March, 1314, the last Grand Master of the Order of the Knights Templar was burned at the stake in Paris, France. At his death, some sources say de Molay quietly and with great dignity said nothing while the flames overtook him. Other more controversial sources claim de Molay cursed King Philip and Pope Clement V.
That then continues into the story from the French Revolution, and when the Louis XVI head falls off the guillotine, an unknown man rushes forward and says, "Jacques de Molay, you are avenged."
About a month after the execution of de Molay, the 50-year-old Pope Clement V was unexpectedly dropped by all accounts, natural causes.
Some contemporary sources claim that the Church of Holy Father's body was hit by lightning, and then boom, it goes up in flames. Was this
Too bad.
I think they had to make it like that just so they can make it and not get in trouble or have to pay Disney pretty much.
Curse or just bad luck. Philip and Clement, the two men most responsible for the destruction of the Templars, were no more. As for the Templars themselves, the order continued to live on in different ways, both in documented history and in legend.
Only some dozens, however, actually executed. Their charter is listed.
I don't know about that. Psych.
Yeah, I don't like them, some of them that have the stuff around. It makes it a little harder to focus.
Right. So many different theories regarding the Templars. Some plausible, some outright ridiculous.
So how's everyone's day going?
Lasting impact on our imagination.
Let's see. Got to share it here too.
Surrounding the Knights Templars, the location of their treasure. Where is it? Does it exist?
Legend has it that the Templars had stationed 18 ships in the French harbor of La Rochelle. When they learned of their imminent arrest, the Knights loaded up treasure, documents, and other important valuables into the boats. But there is scant evidence to suggest that the Templar treasure fleet left France in 1307.
The only record of Templar vessels in La Rochelle is nothing resembling a fleet. It is just a couple of ships here and there. If there really was a Templar treasure fleet at La Rochelle, Philip would have ensured that it was going nowhere.
However, this rumor would fuel another theory, the Oak Island treasure.
The Oak Island theory is very popular today, thanks to the TV series and many books written on the subject. The theory goes that the Templars crossed the Atlantic Ocean and found themselves in North America. And this is where some evidence suggests the Knights Templar treasure, the stash of religious artifacts, precious stones, of documents of ancient history and religion are buried. The question is this true, or is it just wishful thinking?
While there is little evidence to suggest that the Templars crossed the Atlantic and buried their treasure on Oak Island, there is a direct connection between the Order and the Age of Exploration.
We know that Portugal is going to take the world by surprise. It's just going to go boom across the world. Well, a lot of people have argued that it could not have been done without the knowledge, the know-how, and the money of the Templars, who were repackaged as the Order of Christ on the permission of the Pope. King Dinis actually approaches Clement's successor, John the 22nd, and he says, look here, these boys are good guys, and I need their help. He's got his eye on a greater mission.
That's one of the arguments that one of the reasons later you have a lot of Portuguese ships sailing around with white sails with red Templar crosses on them, because they sort of are combined with the Portuguese monarchy.
And that order
Yeah, I had to throw yours up there too, in those bad little
Henry the Navigator
emblems.
and while Christopher Columbus wasn't a member of the Order of Christ, it's worth reminding ourselves that before he sailed the ocean blue, he lived in Lisbon.
Bella.
While some Templars rebranded in Portugal, it is
Bella,
said that
Bella.
a group of fleeing Templars aided in the liberation
Bella,
of
Bella.
Scotland with Robert the Bruce at the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314. And once in Scotland, they're connected to another secret society shrouded in mystery, the Freemasons. References to the Templars exist within the Freemasons' bylaws, and while these may seem ceremonial rather than historical, those connections are built on far more solid foundations than you might expect.
One of the most exalted characters to the Freemasons was Hiram Abiff. who lived around 1000 BCE. Hiram Abiff was the legendary architect of Solomon's Temple, the same temple in which the Knights Templars received their name. It is said through Hiram Abiff there is a direct line from ancient mystical societies to the Templars and to the Freemasons today.
Another popular Templar theory can be found in the book, The Holy Blood and the Holy Grail, which proposes an alternate history to the familiar Christian narrative.
Jesus and Mary Magdalene got married and had a bunch of kids. Maybe they moved to France. Wherever it was, they established a holy bloodline which continues to this day.
This sacred bloodline is said to be protected by the Templars and later by a secret society known as the Priory of Sion.
The Priory of Sion was an actual secret society created in France in the 1950s by a fellow by the name of Pierre Plantard. Pierre Plantard was a professional con man, and he made the whole thing up. Probably, in the long run, the greatest contribution of Holy Blood, Holy Grail will have been to have made Dan Brown's writing career by giving him the basic plot line of the Da Vinci Code.
Through TV, films, video games, books, the Templars have become stock characters for both good and evil, and everything in between. The Templar legacy is as strong today as it ever has been. King Philip of France may have won the battle, but the Templars won the war.
I gotta find which one it was. I'm gonna get these ones. Ooh.
only were
Hey AP, how's it going? Appreciate it, AP. Do you see my little emojis I've got up so far?
the Inquisition as a kind of an ideological arm.
Over 100,000 people were questioned by the Spanish Inquisition. One of the groups
Yeah, it took me long enough.
was a secret
That's for
society
sure.
of Christian heretics known as the Alumbrados.
Hey, YouTube COD Gamer, what's good? Goose.
Enter into direct communication with the Holy Spirit. The Inquisition claimed that the Alumbrados engaged in antinomianism, meaning they could ignore church rule and indulge in carnal sins without spiritual repercussion. They had 3 edicts.
We both made it out.
By the Catholic Inquisition. The first on the 23rd of September, 1525.
What's interesting about them is their relationship with Saint Ignatius of Loyola. He's the founding member of the Jesuits, and it's ironic that the original Jesuits were in communication with him, his original connection.
Cleared of all charges from the Inquisition, St. Ignatius Loyola would then go on and found his own religious order. On September 27, 1540, with the blessing...
Yeah, I did get frustrated a few times though. Especially when I was losing watch towers left and right.
...as the Jesuit order. This order was a semi-secret society tasked with combating the Christian Reformation in Europe and spreading Catholicism to the rest of the world. So militant were the Jesuits that their leader was known as the Superior General. But over time, the leader of the order came to be known as the Black Pope.
The Jesuits were not only the world's largest and most powerful secret organization, they were the most feared. And not just by those outside the church, but ironically, perhaps especially feared by those inside the church. And one of their prime weapons was the confessional.
So in confession, you're supposed to present your sins to get guidance and be absolved.
Damon.
One of
Lay
the
down.
most important schools in this war was the University of Ingolstadt, in the German nation of Bavaria. At the time, Bavaria was part of the Holy Roman Empire, the loose collection of German states, and by the 16th century were in the firm grip of the Habsburgs.
The Habsburgs...
That's a good AP. I know how it is.
At one point, Otto von Habsburg was the heir apparent to an empire that believed it had the divine right to rule.
There are other battles going on, and certainly chief amongst them is within the Catholic Church. Some groups like the Jesuits are still contesting for relevance and control and influence in the church, and are becoming increasingly centered out as a sort of, oppositional sect. They're falling out of favor.
Many Jesuits were positions in Ingolstadt. By the 17th century, the school came fully under the control of the Jesuit order. But as Europe entered the 18th century, a new philosophical movement came to dominate the universities, the Enlightenment.
The Enlightenment is quite possibly one of the most significant intellectual moments in European history. We were basically human beings, European humanity was going from under the tutelage of the church to being able to use its own reason, its own intellect, to understand nature, to understand
They are.
understand society.
I know.
And the person who represented this fusion better than anyone would be Adam Weishaupt, a German philosopher, professor of civil law and later canon law, and founder of the Illuminati.
There's no doubt that the Jesuits shaped Adam Weishaupt, and eventually Weishaupt goes to Ingolstadt University, specializes in canon law, and becomes a professor.
Adam Weishaupt was born on the 6th of February, 1748 in Ingolstadt. His
Alright,
father,
AP.
Georg Weishaupt, died when Adam was just 5 years old.
His father was a professor at the University of Ingolstadt, where Adam finds himself then subsequently raised by the rector of the university, none other than Baron Ickstadt, who is an extraordinary individual. In some ways, I think as significant I'm Adam Weishaupt.
The 18th century was a time of immense social polarization. Those with power abused it, and those without felt it.
While Weishaupt was trained by the Jesuits, he did not always get along with members of the order.
Adam Weishaupt said enlightenment. He has enlightenment ideas and radical enlightenment ideas. These are not the kind of ideas you can discuss in the university.
Ideas such as liberty, progress, constitutional government, and the separation of church and state.
All the ideas of enlightenment which he proposed represented a threat to the church, a threat to the Jesuits.
With his newfound power, he became a clear threat to the Jesuits. But in the shadows, the Jesuits still held great influence.
Despite the post-Depressionism, the Jesuits still had friends in the upper echelons of society and would remain a threat to people such as himself and to his movement.
The ideas of the Enlightenment had yet to find fertile soil in Ingolstadt.
This isn't cool. In Catholic Bavaria, this idea of a pseudo-religious world order.
It was a dangerous time for radical thinkers. In 1776, only a few months before the American Declaration of Independence, Adam Weishaupt and
Let you in a little while ago, so no.
in secret to discuss their plans to kickstart a global
That
revolution.
sucks.
May Day, Labor Working Day, that's when the Illuminati is launched. That is when the American Revolution is taking place. Is that a coincidence? Not sure. All we know for certain, however, is that the purpose of the Illuminati is to usher in revolutions just like the one taking place in America.
Weishaupt was obsessed with mystery. He said himself that the best way he knew how for societies to control men was to have a concealed mystery. Here he said in his own words, "The games and abuses of secret societies are without end. I want to make use of this human weakness for a real and worthy goal, the welfare of mankind." What he's really saying here
Tell him, Bella. Look at you. Got all quiet. All right.
when I first got saved, really a lot of church folks ain't telling you the truth. That's all they
That you, Dobby.
I came about that job you advertised in the newspaper. Gardening and general maintenance. That advertisement? That wasn't good.
Hello, Alex. Well, you guys know Captain Sinclair. Son was here.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, that definitely sucks. I know how that is. What are you doing, Damon? Oh, damn. Ran out last night.
This it was given me to know that many
You gotta
worlds.
be careful when you do that, Bella.
Wait,
You see that?
You want to be an assassin?
Wait.
Yes. What number you want to work?
Okay, that's what came out last night. Was Netflix.
Yeah.
Something you do.
What movie you watching, Chase? And you see this Goose, who's on now too?
You said a new Borderlands. That's not a movie, that's a series. Isn't it?
I have no clue. It's Hobo. Really, Ava? Is there any way to act, huh? Huh? Is it? Yeah, I know. Don't I have that one on DVD too?
Mm-hmm. It's up there somewhere.
Hopefully.
Alright. Yeah, 4 minutes in, still got an hour and 40 to go.
It looks like we'll be getting some playing in before he does show up, huh?
Alright. Hey, at least we can get to 10. I think that's the furthest we got. Why? So like what? Either 10 or 12, something like that. Huh?
Yeah.
Looks like he's the best dust I've ever seen. Pistol, I've been up to my ass in dust plenty of times, but this kind of dust is like a supreme kind of dust. From some other planet. It's like I just want to live in dust now for the rest of my life. Shut the fuck up! Where's Comanche? He's over there taking a piss. He doesn't want to get dust on his dick. When we ride, roll him up to my left. Six. Forget six. From now on, you're known as Comanche. Sorry. I think I got stuck. Share a little.
Close that.
Oh, wait on me, huh?
Yep.
What I say? Cut off the heads? Big one. I'd say we just take a few pieces. Call it a day. Let's fucking take this. Torch the trail and get the fuck out of here.
Rapid Response Team Alpha, Security Chief Blanchard. How copy? I've barricaded the command center. Got a little dinged up, but I'll live. See if there's anyone left to save. Body cam's live. I'll keep eyes on him.
What do you mean?
Listen up. We've got 3 scientists unaccounted for. Last seen in town. Locating and extracting them is now your top priority.
It broke a tooth on one of these, and then it grew right back.
For a team who didn't expect to take on the apocalypse today, you're handling this well.
Oh, wow.
Easy when a target walks like Mac after 8 beers.
Double points.
Some sort of half-assed blueprint. Might be worth a closer look. Miniature jet engine. One of ours. How the hell did he get hold of that?
I'm in no mood for your shit to take place. Cough up the goods.
Roger 6, there's gotta be more crawlers out there.
Max ammo.
I got a ray gun. Yeah.
Insta-kill.
That's right. You hit me, I hit back.
Get some more ammo. Yeah. Let's go this way. We're gonna have people. You had what? Oh, pack a punch.
Insta-kill.
You want to put up? You got any armor plates? Cause your armor's low. Huh?
Whatever the hell just popped out of that
double points.
Oh shit.
Looks like you're gonna live. I'll let you decide if that's good or not.
Well, wait for some more to come out so I can get some more Savage and get at least one self-revive.
Somebody tell Carver I just won our headshot contest.
Oh shit.
Weaver's death. Get your ass up! This horror movie ain't over yet.
Well, we'll go to the ammo box then. It's right down here. Whoa. Scared the shit out of me. Oh, I had to do a plate.
Max armor.
If you need to hit the exit button, we're ready.
Now go to the Pack-a-Punch.
Okay.
Oh shit. What happened? What the hell? Oh.
Coffee break's over.
Bonus points.
Pack-a-Punch.
Isn't that, went the wrong way, huh?
Yep. I was wondering why you were up there when you got taken down.
Tear them to pieces.
This conflict just officially escalated.
They can't go through this, huh?
No, not coming that way.
Max ammo.
No, hold on. Let me throw some
C4 charge
right
out.
there.
Whoa. What's the damage do?
Activated C4.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, no group discounts.
I got a selfie guy.
Stuck here.
You pissed off? Plenty of meat puppets to take it out on.
Don't forget to fade up.
Priming C4. You're a fucking bullet sponge, but I got your ass. literally nothing happening between your ears.
Double points.
We're all gonna die. Just not right now.
Ah, god damn it. I was trying to get through. 208 for me.
Kelly Vaughn that the victors are going to seize the VIP table. That was weird.
Well, if our beer don't kill you, it'll sure make you get stronger.
I got the cowboy.
I forgot I had that on my gun.
Oh, the grenade launcher?
Yeah. That would have helped out.
The future, Mrs. J.
Yeah, we won't be shopping for furniture anytime soon.
What happened?
Oh, you introduced Gigi as the future Mrs. Jen last month. Oh, and when you're done, come to my office. We're having a private party.
I'm fucking there. Right now. You guys handle it. Why we gotta wait?
I got this one bottle that left.
Mr. Lero, Captain Wood, he made a vow to the three E's. Bikes, beer, and then
That's why whenever you, cause I had used this one, that's why when you got right next to me, it revived me, cause I had that one.
Yeah.
Careful, future. Mr. Lero, in house. All I know is that battle saved my pistol. What the fuck am I doing? Thinking what fuck? Fuck. Fuck me? Hey, fuck both you guys, man. I'm headed in there right now and fucking rip for those. Well, if I have to help, I have to help. Come on in. Oh, man. Sick. Yeah. Oh, man, you see that? Hey, what do you call them oily cookies at anyway, man? The oily bird gets the worm. Meet me in Tucson tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Danny's Inferno.
See? A woman sitting on the couch, building her credit just by saying, I forgot you were here. That's the point.
With Self, you get credit for the bills you're going to pay anyways, like your rent, cell phone, and utilities. Set yourself up with Self, then just sit back and watch your credit grow. Build your credit. Build credit, build savings, build dreams.
We get your money.
stuff first. Hey. Hold the cast down. That's where it starts. There you go. There you go.
What up? Yeah. Yeah, my channel's officially monetized, Grandpa. Yep. Yeah, I got up this morning. I got that thing, so I went through and I submitted for like the emojis, tiers, and all that, and I got approved. So I got 3 tiers and 4 emojis. I've already got one, and that was my brother. I have 1 tier just for shits and giggles. I don't see anyone ever getting that one, but it's there for shits and giggles. Yeah, $100. That one's just for shits and giggles. I have a $1.99 and a $4.99. I just gotta, you know, those member the badges. I just got the regular one for right now, so I can do some images for my own.
Probably get more members if it was $1.99.
What is your lowest one?
$4.99.
But yeah.
That was the first one when I started because it wasn't any lower than
that. You should be able to. I just got finished setting up that that for the ads, that Google ads. I just got finished setting all that up so I can start getting ads. You know they're coming out with another Sniper Elite.
Very true. In America. But summer '76, I think, when you kind of 86 yourself on the 66.
Yeah, me and Hobo's doing some zombies. And then me and Hobo's been doing some zombies. Yeah, a buddy of ours, that one that lives in Rio Doso, he actually got it for him for Christmas.
I travel all over the United States. Keystone State, Treasure State, Show Me State. That nothing. I decided to come back here because I'll tell you, I don't know nothing
What was that, Mama?
Treasure state. Show me state. I don't know. My business has always been minding my own business. So I would think business as usual. Good. And down for business. Cut it deal. Oh, this. I get you 60 bucks in the bag. Gently bag. And you give me whatever you feel I'm entitled to. It's a surrender. And everybody's happy. The 3 key points being that I get positive things, right? And you and Jen. Right.
Be right back.